So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him...
Van Basten! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what we...
And he shoots! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thuram's cross. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Sané. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's come to nothing. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Basten. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sané. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. And that's played it. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Manchester United finding their passes. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Not the most convincing of passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Eder Militao. Half an hour played now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe might just make this. Gets a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Sané. In with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vinicius Junior now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Bellingham.
2 other minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. And Upamecano. And it's Serginho. We are into overtime. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Van Basten. Thuram. Nice looking ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Played into space out wide, and he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Well, that has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Good play on the left-hand side here. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Sane. Number 14, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 17, Gordon. Number 6, Fernando Torres. Substitutions taking place.
And he's there to retrieve it. David!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior looking tidy in possession here. Caught offside that time. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Carvajal gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Now, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Keeper's got good distance on that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's David. Vinicius Junior. And he's worked it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Back towards the middle. Rijkaard. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gordon. That's at the end. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially...
It's Van Basten! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. That is ended up in no man's land.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Baresi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. 2, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Another throw-in. Sané. Manchester United are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. Rooney. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! And yes, it's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense...
Can he finish? He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rooney, looking for the run. Oh, super find. Oh no, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hakimi. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Sané. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Serginho. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe, and the shot! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aimed beyond the defence. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rooney. Threads one in. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Sané. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rudiger. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Manchester United 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are back on the way. And this is Van Basten. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rooney. Looking for options for movement. Rooney finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Fired deep toward... He rises! No, not the best of headers. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Sané. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sané. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Sané. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Fernandes. Now Otto. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rooney. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Van Basten. Van Basten! Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Serginho.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That looks a good ball through. Beckham. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And it's Otto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Serginho. And Hakimi. Rudiger.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Baresi. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And Serginho. Baresi. And Hakimi. And it's Serginho. Baresi. Rudiger. And Hakimi. Oh, he's been caught napping! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. Baresi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Sané. Hakimi. Baresi. And it's Serginho. Rooney demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckham. And that's it. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's hit the crossbar. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Goes down, but nothing given. This looks promising. Mbappe is flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Some really good ball movement. Offside again. Back to the keeper it goes. Khan sends that a long way. That's the throw. Bergami.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting them
Face to face, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Look at the space here. Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Sané. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pelé. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's very neat. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Well, they could break here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Sané. Beckham. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Nedved. Great ball if he can get there. He's being urged to shoot. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out to the left flank. Flings it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pele could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may...
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17.
Here we go again then.
Camisa 14.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Basten, Mbappe, great chance! Neto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Now it's Bale. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. And it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Pele going face to face with his great rival. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Rui Costa. Now it's Pele. And this is Rui Costa. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here?
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10.
Gets it away.
Entrada do jogador. Camisa 4.
Now it's Rivaldo. He's shifting through the... Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh, that was close. They've played it short. Gordon!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Referee has just said play on. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
I think we're just about done here. Now, can they get him away? And it's Eto'o. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity.
Substituição em andamento.
That is some save from Khan. Gerrard, played out wide. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Fernando Torres. Looking for the run. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.